It's Saturday. You guys better watch this.
All right, welcome to Let's Rebuild It. We're actually back at the shop. We've actually been super busy. Me and Sherry have both been working on a lot of cars, just trying to get some capital up to get our shop up and running. So we're actually going to do a special video for the next few videos. Actually, friend of a friend, I guess, and recommended through a gentleman named Bob Miller. He has asked us to take a look at his car for him, and we're going to go over it real quick. It's kind of a big deal. It is a beautiful car. It's one of less than 5,000 ever made. Let's take a look. We have a 1966 AMC Marlin. Factory 327. Blue, crazy blue interior. This is one thing that we're gonna fix. It's got a hang up on the door, but as you can see, it's all factory original. My beautiful wife doesn't know how to pop a hood on a 66 car.
Because it's on YouTube, and I swear to God,
it is going on YouTube.
sign divorce papers.
No, we're not, baby doll. I love you. So, for all the viewers out there, back before they thought people to steal vehicles and steal stuff on cars because everybody thought negative of everyone else, they just made it to where you just popped it open. So, you reach right in here, and you grab that button right there. I'll actually take you around to the rest of it first and let Sherry get that open so that way everybody can see. It is a beautiful car. And here is the factory 327 marking. And then here's one of the interesting things that I actually really like about this car. It's got some beautiful Americana to it that most you just don't even see anymore. And that's this.
I can't stop staring at it now that I've seen it.
Somebody actually painted a really neat picture. So,
You see all that right there?
and it's catching the Marlin.
And that one is on right
How neat is that? Beautiful car. According to my records and according to from what Bob told me, it came out of Alabama, which says the same thing, that exclusive auto wholesale right out of Alabama. And they sell some really nice cars, so I don't suspect there's a whole lot wrong with this one. He wants to be able to hop in and take it to Detroit and have no issues, and I don't think that we're going to have any problems taking care of that.
See this pucker right here?
The door is hung up. We know that for sure. The rear shocks are pretty much done for. We'll get down here and we'll take a look.
Yeah. I can just see
They
it
did a
in
nice job.
the thing. I can just see it.
Right, you can see the reflection.
Hey, sweetheart, do you have your phone?
No, I stuck my hand up there, I could feel it.
And
I guess I could really knock a couple rulers out.
all right, there we go. So we know that the shocks probably need replaced. Probably springs as well. They're pretty soft. Rear end looks good. Somebody went through and did an undercoating spray on everything, which is kind of a bummer.
Looks like it's there.
Makes things a little bit more difficult, I guess. And I'm sure as everybody's ready to see, you can see the little.
I don't need to be adjusted down. That'll probably leave. That's that close box. The window.
And here we go. Factory 327.
Wait.
AMC 327, and as most people misinterpret, that is not a Chevy 327. It is a long before that, and it was actually AMC, one of AMC's first V8s that they produced. A gentleman came over from the Kaiser company and was engineering their V8s for him at the time. We're going to go ahead. What I know so far, that it is possibly out of time, possibly needs the carburetor adjusted. We're going to go ahead and take a look at both of those. And then we're going to check the timing chain to make sure that that is a good as well. But we do have a small leak coming from down there. And let's take a look. So, right here, as you see, we have a pretty decent leak right there. But I think it is from the oil pan gasket, and not actually from anything else serious. We have a tear there in the motor mount, and then another thing is our mechanical fuel pump here. Can I see that flashlight?
I can't. I need a light to see what.
Here's the mechanical fuel pump. It's got some leaks. It's pretty rough as far as that goes. And then we have a pretty decent leak coming off of this oil fitting here.
Absolutely.
Or transmission cooler fitting.
One of those adjusters or something.
From the way it looks and how it looks toward the person, you don't really know what the hell they were doing.
And then
Well, that's the adjustment.
our next step is going to be taking care of these right here. As you can see, that bushing is toasted. That bushing over here is done. And then, will one of you please, will you, Sherry, please turn the steering wheel back and forth? Just barely, just like that. You don't even have to turn the wheels, just the little bit that it turns without moving anything.
Kind of shake it back and forth.
Right.
To look
There
for
you go.
Sloppy parts.
That's what I mean.
The horn don't work.
I know.
But that just tells you steering parts. That don't tell you nothing about ball joints or A-frame bushing. You already know about A-frame bushing. Didn't you say something about that yesterday?
And then we got the steering bushing here and the looks like all the shocks in the front are good.
Either way, that's broke off.
Well, yeah, that's for the track. But there's probably one down here also. You know what I mean?
And then I think that will pretty much make it to where it will drive like it was rolling off the showroom yesterday. power brake system. Look at that. How neat is that? And then somebody's already installed a 12-volt fan here and an aluminum radiator here. So we are going to take it apart and see what we can do. Let's do a...
You know what's wrong with the door?
Start it up.
Are you almost done?
Please start up. Please.
Beep, beep, beep. You handed it to me. I don't know which one it is.
The silver square one. Turn the key, just let it sit there for a second. And then
Pump it or not
bump
pump
it. Shouldn't have to pump it. And if you can hear,